Hey guys, it's Smudge here, and this is a recording of a flight I did with some guys from the 42 VFG. Now, I want to give a really big shout out to Mike, who'd spent a whole day researching NDBs and RSBN beacons and navigation using the L39. Um, and he spent pretty much, well, say 50 minutes to half an hour kind of just sat down going through everything on kind of navigating the L39 using those beacons. And then we proceeded to take off into some of the most foul weather I think I've ever experienced in any sim ever. We flew a route out tracking off the NDBs or non-directional beacons, and then kind of flew back, picked up the RSBN at the airfield, and then tried to make a successful ILS landing. Now, as you can see from the video here, the weather is pretty awful. Was pretty awful up to about 1,000 meters, and then the clouds kind of started dissipating. Then it was clear skies, but there was no way that you were seeing the train below you. So I'm just going to kind of shut up and let you watch this. Again, it was quite a long flight out, just tracking the radio beacon. Now, the two needles, the two instruments to pay attention to the most are the HSI, which is below the artificial horizon, and a radio compass to the bottom right of the artificial horizon. So the radio compass, which is to the bottom right of the artificial horizon, that gives you a direction toward the NDBs, which you program in to a computer on the bottom right. I might make a video about this in the near future because it is incredibly complex. And then the HSI, which is below the artificial horizon, is also where you pick up your ILS needles for the approach into landing. So again, I'm just going to kind of be quiet now and let you watch this. I might fast forward through a couple of parts because again, it's a lot of just flying around in the dark. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this. Bye for now.
Very old-fashioned dials.
Yeah, and that control button sort of swaps them.
I'm fucked.
Yeah.
You know what I really wish?
Say
My
again.
trims worked.
It does for me.
Trim
My trim
works.
works really well.
No.
Yeah.
I said I wish my trim worked, but it doesn't.
There's a guy I know,
wow.
one of my mates, he's on the forum and he's saying he's got the same problem as you.
Yeah, the trim tabs move. That part of it works absolutely fine. The marker moves inside the cockpit, but it has absolutely no influence over what the aircraft's doing at all. It doesn't affect the flight model.
Right, I'm going to level off at 2,000, or I'm going to try to.
Oh crikey!
I had to restart, my thing was fucked for some reason.
I'm up at. I'm just at 900 at the moment. Actually, could get a little bit higher.
Did you manage that? It should only just be above the clouds, no?
Yeah, just above the clouds. I'm up at 1,000 now.
Right, Gary, here we go. So there's 3 knobs to get. Let me give you the one for Smolenskaya, which is a few miles southeast of here. It's
Okay.
662. So you're.
I know.
It should actually read
2,200.
06602.
Sorry, for some reason, it crashed even though I was on the runway. Stationary.
So we're
I'll start again.
we're tuning to 0602, is that correct?
So you want 0660 and then 2 on the rotary.
So I'm currently heading east, following the radio compass at the moment. Yep.
Sorry.
So I've got 100 is my heading, and I'm almost bang on.
06602.
That's right. Yep.
So what's the frequency? Struggling to understand. 062.
The actual
06.
frequency is
650.
662.
662. Okay. Okay, I'll set that.
Yeah, I was reading the needles wrong. I'm at 2,500 now.
That sounds right. Oh, I'm just coming up to 3. Oh dear.
again, I can't trim out the aircraft, so I can't. It's a bit of a struggle getting it to maintain its flight level.
I think there's only 3 settings for this throttle, isn't there?
3 settings.
Yeah, none
Yeah,
for climbing,
like,
I think.
It's like takeoff, nominal, and cruise.
No, mine's smooth. I get.
No, if you look at the actual throttle.
Yeah.
But this is all the manual tells about.
Yeah, the throttle's sliding smoothly.
Oh no, it will slide smoothly, but there's 3 like marks.
Oh right,
and
okay.
There's a little arrow.
Just
So yeah,
confirming.
I'm at CR speed. Yeah.
Just confirming 06602, and I've got a heading on the deck at 210.
It's a bit more than 2-1. I'm pretty sure it's sort of more. It was just shy of 2-4 for me.
I am facing. I am heading 220 at the moment, technically. So.
Well, if you've tuned it and you remember, that's kind of
Yeah, I mean.
enough.
Yeah, well, I've got 06, it's lit up as well, 06602, good signal, switch back to TLF, C-man, yeah.
So TLF,
How are
we're
you,
using,
Gary?
yeah, we're using the auto switch manual antenna or loop.
Right, it's
Antenna.
switch it to auto man, or C man it is. If you do C or, it'll switch between the two as you pass over one to the other. An antenna and loop, I'm not sure what they do. TLG and TLF will give you either audio sounds or the actual antenna moving.
Jax, I'm ready to taxi, mate, what about you?
Yeah, just give me 1 minute. So I've got it tuned to 0660, and then the knob is pointing at 2, and then I'll be the lights to show that it's tuned.
Yeah. I take it that the HSI will be pointing towards the RSBM point.
It should point back towards, yeah, which is kind of odd because it doesn't look like it. Oh no, we're out of range. I think that's what that means.
And correct me if I'm wrong, it's 24 miles to run, is that right?
That'll be you won't get that for your ADF, you only
Yeah,
get that for
you won't get
VOR.
any.
Sorry, no, well, it's coming up at 24, well, I say it's 24 miles, it'd be 24 kilometres, wouldn't it?
No.
Oh, sorry, no,
There's
that's
no
your
range.
heading, you tit. Yeah, 240, my apologies, sorry.
So do we have to set the RSBN for where we're landing at for the ILS, do we?
Yes, if it's an RSBN for the station we're at.
If not, it's going to be a pretty funny landing.
Otherwise, not much you can do.
I'm taxiing, Gary.
I've got
Yeah.
no
Roger. Okay, I'm also
exterior
taxiing.
lights. They seem to have gone.
It's interesting.
You got your auto ice on?
I've
Hold
just
on,
flown.
just
I think I'm just flying over the radio antenna. It's just flipped one off to the left.
Mine's just starting to flip as well.
Yeah, I'm getting a marker. I think I'm directly overhead the runway now.
It's not a runway. This is just a town.
Oh right,
Yeah.
okay. It's just a marker beacon. Crikey.
Yeah, we're in the middle of nowhere, and mine's shot off as well.
Alrighty, so
So let's turn back.
alright, okay. Back to the way we came then.
Oh yeah, you got the marker flash. Do you see in the top right? It says
Yeah.
marker.
Yeah.
So you get to a certain limit, and then it just goes. So should we turn back then? Yeah.
So like 180.
Yeah, if we put it on 180, that should work, and then we should intercept the RSBN.
Yep.
I'm on the right ready, Gary,
So we
just
need
wait for
to
you,
head
mate.
almost 270.
Yeah,
It's
try
back west, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be somewhere around there. I think probably more 260, but that's
Yeah,
just a guess.
260 actually, and then I think the
You're right.
radio compass will be pointing almost. Oops, crap! I'm diving quite. Need to pay attention to what the aircraft was doing. I lost about 1,500 feet.
So we have it set for takeoff 04008.
You're left or right?
I'm on the right.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
flying
'cause at the
towards the
moment-
moon now. That's interesting.
How do you select the HSI to show you either VOR or ADF?
Right, okay, you don't get a VRR on
Sorry, the
HS.
RFBN.
No, it's on the ADF setting, just the right of that HSI.
The trim's really starting to
Does
bug
that
me.
make sense, Gary? There's like a 360 kind of dial just to the right of that HSI, what to call it.
SC, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, the SC button.
It's
Fuck me.
almost impossible keeping this thing flying straight and level without the trim. It's starting to
Do
get
with a
very...
horizon would be awesome.
Right, I'm set 04008, and that's giving me a heading of 180. But we want to be on 06602, is that correct? No. What are you tuned to at the moment, Mike?
I am tuned to 06602 or 662. It should be. It just looks. I'm just saying what it looks like.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting 240 or 245 at the moment. Whereabouts are you, Gary?
Just coming behind you. At the moment, my heading, sorry, my radio nav is showing pointing towards 0 and 180.
No, you should have 240 on the runway heading anyway when you're on that.
Right, line up on the runway, I'll get this sorted out.
Hydraulic system, what? The fuck was that flash?
What do we do with the
pulling brakes too
wingtips
hard.
when that's on?
Turn off your wingtip pumps, which is bottom row, third in from the left.
Bottom right, third in.
Middle
wingtip.
one.
Okay. Next to the next two that are off. Brilliant, thank you. Alright, I have got an RSBN signal actually.
Yeah, I've got 36,
forward.
it's about 260.
Say again, Gary?
Just pull forward a little bit for me.
Copy that.
Turns out it horrible on this today.
Yeah, it's really hard to steer today.
Right, so Smudge, what we want to do is be switching to the outer marker on the ADF now.
Outer marker.
Yeah, so just flick that button between the two.
Okay, so the left hand one now, yeah.
Yeah, so now what you see, so if you're right bang on for the RSBN beacon, you see that one point slightly to the right, yeah?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And that's because that's the outer marker and it's to the north side. So let's take that ADF then, I guess. We'll come right a little bit.
Excuse me.
Gary, you 240 on your.
No, 210.
This is taking everything I've got to try and keep the aircraft flying bloody straight. Because it's either continually nosing up or
I'll turn
diving.
it to 24.
And trying to figure out which way I'm driving.
Yeah, just to the right, it should say 240, another separate gauge.
No, so my HS at the moment, sorry, my HSI, I'm pointing towards 210. Runway
Yeah.
heading.
Yeah, I've got 220 on mine. I'm
Yeah, it's
slightly
close
pointing.
enough. We could be 10 off.
Yeah, I'm pointing to the right, but anyway. Right, let's rock and roll.
Sorry, just 1 second. I just want to make sure that I've got my needle pointing towards the beacon. I've got something pointing towards 210.
Yeah, I've got something pointing to 210, but the heading is 240, so you turn it HSI to 240, that'll set it up.
So sorry, Mike, how do you switch between RSBN and ADF?
They both go at the same time.
Okay, so
The
what's-
RSBN
needles?
shows on the HSI, which is in the center. The ADF shows on the just to the right of that.
okay, so the long line indicator, that's ADF. The 2 circles is RSBN.
No, they're two separate instruments.
Okay.
So okay, how can we find something?
Just to so basically what I'm thinking of it is you've got a HSI to the right of that. I've got 02330. Well, I'm saying that's 360, isn't it? 360 dial. I've got a heading of 240. Is that the RSBN?
RSBN only appears on the centre. Oh, right. Okay, we need to.
I've hit a marker. I think I'm actually flying down the length of the runway now. Yeah. Okay, I'm right over the outer marker.
Well, the runway heading's 220. If that helps, so you can get an intercept.
220.
Yeah, it's runway 22.
So I am looking at that's
okay.
the ADF then giving us 240.
No, I see. Mate, one way you can check the ADF is if you switch the control button to the side, you'll see it flick over. It's the instrument to the right of the HSI.
That's 240 on that heading. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Well, now I've got 300.
What frequency you turn to? You should be on 0660.
Yeah, and then 2. Yeah.
Oh
so,
yeah, sorry. Yeah, I flicked over. Yeah, I've got 360 now on the heading. Yeah.
300.
I know I've got a. Hang right, hold on. Now I'm getting 00 on that.
Wow, managing your altitude in the dark is impossible.
So what is the plan? What's the flight path? Well, in fact, see Smudge just next to the airfield. Mike, you're to the north, passing over the lake.
Yeah, I'm sort of coming in and then going to make a left turn very soon.
My situation is pretty difficult here. I'm just trying to figure out where the hell I am compared to where the hell the runway is.
Well, your RSBN navigation is going to be pointing to it spot on, and the ADF, if you flipped over, should point to the start of your turn inbound to the outer ILS glide slope.
Do I have the switch set to landing or glide path now for RSBN?
If you've picked it up and you've picked the glide slope and the glide slope's on, then you can switch that.
So I'm getting a heading of 180 now when I switch it over to the right and the left dial on 0400.
Right, okay, I'm on marker now, and you said it was 220. Right, okay.
I'm going to fly off
okay, I've picked up the...
work it out in the air, I think.
Okay, let's go.
Christ. I picked up the ILS needle there for a sec, but now it's wobbled
Barrett?
everywhere, and I think I'm off the runway.
Fair enough.
Finally.
Whereabouts is this beacon
Rotate.
located, Mike? 0662.
Middle of nowhere.
Okay, what do you know the heading from the beacon to intercept the ILSs? Or if there's a localizer?
Hold on.
Wait for you to land.
Kind of coming in, and it's really scary.
You can't see the ground at all.
Oh, I'm on the out. I've got the outer marker show up.
I got the
Full
inner
visual
marker.
I'm on your 4 o'clock.
Yeah,
I'm
copy that,
gonna have
thank you,
to
Mark.
climb out here. I'm fuck. This is impossible.
10 degrees nose up.
It's just trying to pick up the ILS at the start, because as soon as you start going wonky, you've had it.
Coming back on the throttle.
I'm gonna have to climb out and head back towards the marker, I think, and then try and start this again. But you said the approach was
Wow,
left-hand
I
side.
nearly hit the runway. Okay.
Saying again, Gary.
I've got the marker off the left hand side.
Is that 230, 210 heading for the marker?
Oh right, I've got it at 310.
How the fuck have we got such different shit?
Right, which one's you? Make sure. Which one is your white? Is lit up in white lights?
06602.
right.
Oh, ice warning. Where's the
Yeah.
anti-ice switch?
It's automatic.
Okay. Yeah, I've got 220 for the sorry 2 200 for the heading, and I've got 06602 highlighted.
What do you mean highlighted?
Lit up white.
I don't have anything lit up white.
You should have your radio thing lit up white. Turning left hand turn to 210. I can't tell if I'm fucking upside down, climbing or what.
That's why you've got an artificial horizon, Paul.
No, I know, but like, you think this is weird.
Just keep your heads down. Ignore what's going on outside.
Yeah.
It's actually telling me to bank left, is that right? My artificial horizon.
Well,
It's telling you
Trust
that
your,
you're banking
trust
left.
your instruments. Trust your
trust
instruments.
If it says you're banking left, you're banking left, so straighten up.
Yeah, no, it was. That's weird. Doesn't feel like you're turning. It's because I'm not familiar with this cockpit. You know, if it's A10, you'd be alright.
There's actually a physiological reason why you should always trust your instruments, because the organ, the vestibular organ, can only detect accelerations almost. So if you're in sort of a downward spiral, you can't feel that. You must check your instruments.
Yeah, it's like new every day. I'm left hand turn to 330.
This is properly fucking hairy, scary, man. This is,
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I'm really enjoying it though. I've got no idea what I'm doing. I did actually see the runway lights, but it was just too. I only sort of went there just to see if I could get in the ballpark, and I did. So I'm downwind at the moment.
I'm heading back towards the marker at 1,600.
Oh wow, I'm at 1,500, doing exactly the same.
So
Well,
have
I've
you
got all
set
of my lights on,
sorry.
so hopefully you'll see me before you hit me.
No, I've just got a load of cloud and stuff.
I'm above
Have
the
you done
clouds.
any, Mike? Have you done any settings at all to the southern airfields?
Done any settings to the southern airfields?
Yeah, to the airfields like Sochi or Senaki or Kutaisi, or any settings at all when you did this mission? Or did you just leave them?
No, so they're all neutral.
So when I
Right.
hit the marker, it is a sharp turn, isn't it, to get back onto runway heading? Or at least it needs to be.
Yeah, I'm past the marker now. Well, it depends how you turned
I'm
off.
right, I'm just on the marker. Okay, the marker's passing my left wing. Oh, shite, which way should I turn?
I must be on the right heading because I'm following the same path as you guys. Currently heading 050. About to come up over the runway again.
The reason I'm asking, Mike, because I was unable to capture ILS at Sochi, but there's no problem at both Kutaisi and Senaki. I could capture the TACAN and ILS there, so something's wonky. Maybe.
I couldn't tell you if that's how it should be, but you are Russian, so...
Yeah, but still, I was able to capture the signals from Senaki and Kutaisi, you know, the way I expected it, but I wasn't able to capture anything from Sochi, so maybe I mucked something up, or, well, I don't know.
Please, my needles don't line up here for the approach. It's really worrying me. Because I'm half expecting the needles to be kind of like very close together, but they're not. So I don't know what's... Oh, that's why. The switches are wrong. Oh,
Bathroom
come on,
break.
give me a break. Give me
I
a
think-
break.
I'm going to attempt a landing.
I need to switch that to glide slope rather than landing, I think. What about this auto landing thing, the SDU?
What about it?
How do we implement that?
Should get like a glide slope like ILS, I think.
What, and then you switch on the SDU and then it brings you in, or?
Right, I'm following you
I
in
don't think
external
it
view,
brings-
Mike.
I think it automatically switches on when you get in
Looks
range of
scary.
it, when you cross over.
It says end
I
of
can't
descent.
get my flaps down.
It's because you're going too fast, you need to be below 300.
Turn to 240 for the runway.
Alrighty, I think I'm a bit more confident this time, actually.
Starting me, turning from the approach.
Right, things are starting to make a bit more
Okay.
sense here. The needles are starting to line up, and I'm coming back towards the marker. So when I hit marker, I think I'm actually going to be lined up this time.
You set for landing, or Glide slope.
Glide slope. Okay, yeah, right, okay. I'm left of the runway, I believe. I'm bringing that back in. I'm trying to slow down, trying to get my
Shit, we
flaps
just
down.
must have just crossed paths.
3 greens, first stage flaps.
Got my
I
brakes
am
out.
16 kilometres out.
Oh shit, I'm in a fucking stall. Shit, I'm down. I'm fucked. Just plummet into the ground. Fuck me, what happened then?
Your mum?
Maybe.
Spam it.
It was like it.
I can't slow down. I've got my brakes out, got my gear down. It won't slow down below 400. It says
Speed
I'm high.
brakes.
I've got them out. Speed brakes out, flaps down. Left of... Right, I'm lining up on the runway now. Oh shit, anyway, I've got the runway visual. I can't fucking slow down. I'm coming in too fucking fast.
It's alright, use that one as a practice.
Right. I know what my approach is. I can't slow down below 400. Even with the brakes out. At least I had my needles right, so I know what my approach is like. Right, I missed approach. I'm directly over runway now, starting my climb up.
Wow, just ended up on the floor.
You crashed.
I bounced. Oh, well, I have now.
I came back just in time to see that.
Wow, that's just horrible.
In Soviet Russia, you don't land on ground. Ground lands on you.
I've got a thing up here that says end of descent. That's interesting.
Yeah,
Means
that's
you're
when
done.
Yeah, you went through
Step out.
the whole thing.
I'm just trying to climb out here, and then I'll try and reline up on these needles. I'm gonna get this. I am gonna land this, but it's just that whole slowing down. I couldn't get it below 400, so I could get my flaps down.
Just hold that brake.
I had it held down the whole way down. I think I might need to slow down before I start the approach. Right, I'm heading back towards the marker.
What was the marker for the home plate? 04008 was it?
It is
That's the outer
04008. Yep, that's the out marker.
The outer marker's, yeah, 408.
Technically that's 0608 should be.
Okay, I'm at 1,300, just above cloud level, heading back towards out the marker, and my computer's froze. Nice. Come on, play the game.
I got some very weird lights.
I've gone red cockpit in this thing.
Oh, I can hear someone. Don't know what that was, I just heard someone.
I'm actually turning for the runway now.
I'm heading back towards the marker. Really, really wish I could figure out why the hell this thing won't trim. It's just bugging me now. It really is.
You tried a complete reinstall, like uninstall it, the module, delete all the files associated with it, and then do it again.
What, the L39 I mean?
Yeah.
I suppose I could do.
Right, I seem to be on one way heading, let's see what happens. The only thing is you can never tell your distance in like, there's nowhere to say how... Oh, 7, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I'm 4 miles away. On the way heading.
Absolutely horrible, horrible approach and feeling drained.
Get the fucking gear down.
I've just passed the inner marker.
5 miles at 400 metres, that's far too high, isn't it? Yeah, 7, that's fucked. I'm at 7,000 foot.
I managed to get the flaps and the gear out. Oh, hello. Come back. Jesus. Right. So I'm heading back towards the outer marker, but I know that I'm flying down the length of the runway there, pretty much.
Oh, damn, I just missed the runway.
Match overhead, I would have been spot on the runway if I wasn't at 7,000 foot, but there you go.
Yeah, so I'm overhead the airfield now. Going around.
So,
I'm going
the
left.
outer marker, it's a right-hand turn. Right, outer marker now, and then it's a quick right-hand turn, and then I should be on the approach. So I'm passing the outer marker now off my right wing. Just trying to keep this thing steady. Okay, starting the right-hand turn now for approach.
Right, so what are the
Switch
two frequencies?
For ADF or for the
Yeah,
RSBF?
for ADF.
The ADF, well, okay, right, there's only need one. If you're just going to hang around the airport, just take the outer marker.
Okay, which is
Or
06.
I can give you the outer
6.
markers. The outer's 408. I can give you the inner one as well, 803.
Okay, I'm going to climb up and...
I'm going to turn
See if
for
I
the
can just
approach again.
Right, I'm now blind on my approach.
The fuck, a cloud just come in my cockpit.
Yeah, it does that.
Yeah, that's very scary when you're descending slowly. At some levels, the clouds enter the cockpit.
I was like, fuck, there's the ground.
Inner marker. Can't see the runway yet. And apparently I think I'm too high. Far too high.
Seems for me the control button selects the opposite ADF.
It does, yeah.
Fuck.
Took me a while to figure that out.
Shite. Well, okay. I was off to the left of the runway, and too high.
Crash.
I just heard you.
Yeah, I'm flying over the runway now as too left and too high. I'm climbing
Everybody
back
set
up.
their course properly as well.
Yeah,
Runway heading's 220.
yeah, I've got that set.
Gears coming down, 5 miles to run.
Is it exactly 220 mark, or is it deviate slightly?
No, it's exactly 220.
What's interesting is the direction finding needle on the artificial horizon doesn't move. It's all on the HSI.
This is fucking horrible flying through these clouds, you can't see nothing, you think, is that the ground?
You also seem to come in the cockpit. It's best to get away, you can see some kind of horizon.
500 on the radio, Tim, I'm going to crash, this is fucked. 3 miles to run.
Trust your instruments. Look at your ILS and your height. Just follow your
You've got
ILS.
nothing else to look at, mate. Just your instrument can help you.
Use the ILS. It's what it's there for.
What set are you using
I'm
the
off of
ALS
it.
on? Using that on landing or glide slope?
Glide slope.
Okay, so
On
I'm getting
landing,
the
the
vertical
needles go
line.
wonky.
Oh shit, there's the right. I am fucked.
What, were you too far left?
Yeah, I'm left to the runway, if you can see me now, coming through.
I'm not sure if the van's to the left of the runway.
Mike,
So-
clear
so what's
to
the
take
heading?
off.
Yeah, I'm
What
only going
heading
over
do
the
we
runway
take
now, look.
What's the heading after the outer marker to intercept?
220.
The outer marker
Runway
is
headings.
220.
Runway heading's 220.
Okay, is the outer marking along the glide slope?
Yes,
Okay, sorry, along the localizer.
that's the, yeah.
Guys that do this for real, you know, like airline pilots and stuff like that, who have to do like zero visibility landings and stuff, they must have
Yeah,
fucking
but-
balls like stones.
You ever
What
flown an
about just
Airbus?
doing
The
what about doing a
controls.
carrier. So doing the same, but the thing's moving, and you have to hit it bang on.
The carriers, I appreciate that's fucking hard work. Airbus, the controls and the visibility you got in the cockpit, like, tell you our situational awareness is phenomenal.
I'm looking forward to doing this in the Mirage, where you have this virtual
Oh, yeah.
representation of the
Oh, definitely.
runway on the HUD. Because then it feels like, okay, I'll just trust my instruments. It should be there. Let's go there.
I literally got the L39 just to bypass the time till the Mirage comes out.
Yeah, me too.
It's actually
Although
pretty good.
the two-seater It's,
Yeah. There's a
degrees.
Mirage special in the next Q&A. I think it's got about
Yeah,
S-band. We're going to go on it and answer some questions.
Alright, enter and runway.
Would have been nice if we had this done like the daytime and we could have put a hood over the cockpit and worked ourselves out like that. Just a bit of daylight really can be a little bit of situational awareness.
If you go back the other way now, right, when you try this with a bit of daylight, you'll nail it so well that you wonder what the fuss was about.
True, true.
It's to just get your head down and just work with the instruments.
The hood works in single player though. I don't know if anyone's tried it. I have, but
Oh yeah.
oh, I'm left of the airfield.
On wheels up.
Have a go again.
Right, I'm starting my approach now, although it says hydraulics failure.
I'm established on approach.
I'm going to take a slight turn out away off the centre line.
The outer marker's set to the left of the runway. It looks like.
No, it's straight on the
I know it can't be. It's just what happened earlier. It just looked like it.
Shit, I'm low this time.
I think it's the clouds that throw me off because it makes things feel how fast we're going. Do you know what I
Holy
mean?
fuck! I'm at 100 meters. I can see the ground. Climb. Come on, baby, up you go.
I just saw the glide slope there.
It's got close open localizer.
Right, I'm trying to find. Okay, I'm at the marker, outer. Right, I'm too right. Okay, I'm right, bang on the needles now. Let's switch this on landing, see if this works. Oh no, that throws it all the way off. What the hell? Okay, so that's now saying I'm high. Can't see the runway, although it is saying it's pretty much. Oh shit, I'm too far right.
Yeah, I'm established on the localizer.
Fuck knows why I keep climbing to 9,000 feet.
I'm too far left. Yeah, I'm too far. Fuck, I'm too far left. I'm looking for the runway. I'm not seeing it. I've got it visual. Right, time for it's a kind of a visual approach here. I'm too fast.
I'm at 250.
I see you. Looking pretty good. Get it down.
Fuck a duck.
You get it down?
I'm down. I
Oh,
hit the
man.
Oh,
runway.
congrats, man.
Nice one.
Fucking shit in buckets. That was a horrible
Short
approach. Yeah, I got my head all screwed up, and when I looked up, I was at 100 feet or 100 meters, and it was just a case of trying to maintain the altitude while finding the right direction. Hey guys, hope that you enjoyed that. I know it's a little bit different. It is not stuff blowing up, but again, it is something that's it's incredibly difficult, and it's incredibly difficult to get your head around. But again, it is something that's very worthwhile kind of learning and practicing. I will do some instructional videos, I guess, over the coming days on how to set up things like NDBs and the other navigational beacons there and things like that, as well as other things with the L39, so keep an eye out for those. I hope that you've enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time. Thank you very much.